If the world hates you, just remember that it has hated me first. If you belong to the world, then the world would love you as its own. But I chose you from this world, and you do not belong to it. That is why the world hates you. Remember what I told you. Slaves are not greater than their master. If people persecuted me, they will persecute you too. If they obeyed my teaching, they will obey yours too. But they will do all this to you because you are mine. For they do not know the one who sent me. They would not have been guilty of sin if I had not come and spoken to them. As it is, they no longer have any excuse for their sin. Whoever hates me, hates my Father also. They would not have been guilty of sin if I had not done among them the things that no one else ever did. As it is, they have seen what I did, and they hate both me and my Father. This, however, was bound to happen, so that what is written in their law may come true. They hated me for no reason at all.
Behave yourself, man. Me can't respect it when me looking at the Jamaican society and me say there's more church in a Jamaica per capita per square mile than any other country in the world. Yet still Jamaica is the wickedest country on earth when it comes on to murder rate.
But that is you because you don't believe in God, so you're like a rudder. And me, so that's you now.
I am the ship without the rudder. I am the ship without...
I'm telling you, Muta, you cannot win this.
Alright, listen to me. I am the ship without the rudder, right?
You cannot win, Muta.
Alright, then answer
neither
me.
your friend them.
Listen to me.
Poor Paul them.
I am the ship.
Because God is salvation, brethren.
I may ask you... That say about a sister up at university, you know. She say, me's a atheist. So me say, so what you that say about the Buddhists? She say, oh, you mean the Buddhists worship God, worship Buddha? Me say, no, Buddhists don't worship Buddha. As a matter of fact, there's a saying in Buddhism, you know, if you meet Buddha on the way, kill him. No, I understand clearly what it means when you say if you meet Buddha on the way, kill him, you know. But you don't never know, say, in Buddhism, it has say, if it meet Buddha on the way, kill him, you don't read about it. And the Buddhists don't worship Buddha as God, because there's no personal God in Buddhism. So I have to take up for the Buddhists about that. Particularly to the Hindu now. You have so many gods in Hinduism that the Christian will say that they are atheists because them create God for everything. Just like how the Egyptians them. As a matter of fact, you know, Roman Catholic Church create gods, you know, what them call them saints. They have a saint for robbery, saint for burglar, saint like Saint Nicholas, it's Santa Claus, saint this, saint that, all sorts of saint them have, you know. You know, by the way, you know, the people them I give out to them something about what's your name? Teresa. What's your name again? Mother Teresa. Mm-hmm. Some people must never want I think in New York, them never want do something pertaining to Mother Teresa. And some people come out and act clear and say, no, you forgot to do that. Mother Teresa is a saint, you have to work with it. And the people them have said, no, sir, I know everybody have to work with it. I know true road Catholic, who can work with it. I mean, we are acknowledged that she do good works, but you can't now come tell me now, say, because she's as Roman, you know, we have to go now, drop everything and go do what you say on the day when because it's must say birthday or something. That's what Christianity have the power, you know. Christianity make everybody stop the work on Sunday. And Christmas come, everybody stop the work. Everybody. That's what Christianity powerful, you know. Easter, everybody stop work. And that's the power of Christianity. Yeah, man. Where were they? Yes, continue.
Let's say Muta.
I see.
Lord God, you're Rastafari. Yeah. Muta.
Yeah.
When Marcus gave us a one God, one name, one destiny.
Yes.
What I'm talking about, Muta?
He must say black people must have one God. That means all black people must have one God.
Muta, you know, so we really joke. We really go back with that. We really not go forward, Muta. His Majesty also educated. What are we going to tell the little children them? That there is no God? Is that what we're going to teach the little children them?
No, when we are tell them, say, I listen to we are work with.
I'm not a joke, man.
So what you tell them, say? You tell them, say, I listen to God?
The Lord God, I am a goddess. You're going to fight me because I believe
so I
am
am God
a
then.
God.
So I am God.
But His Majesty show will clearly say, if I believe what I believe, then and your belief is so strong, then you should be more powerful than I. You shouldn't be fighting I.
No, so I is God then. So I is God.
Me don't know about you. Me are a God and really.
No,
and
wait, no, so me ask you, if you say you is goddess, that means say I is God.
No, I say where I say, you I say where I say. If me I say God, I'm not say when me I say then, and you so perfect and you so right and you so righteous, then it shouldn't offend the I.
No, it not offend I. No, Bridget, no, sister, here I know. Here the point why I make. I now listen to what I say. If I say Haile Selassie is God,
yeah, and I said
you know
that
what come in? The Christian mindset trip in.
This mindset thing here upon it, mindset.
You know the mindset thing creep, and then the mindset determine what you think
No,
about.
so you don't love Majesty don't have Marcus Garvey. Me no feel I love them people, you know.
Wait, no,
Master.
all right.
You
When I
don't
say,
love
all right,
them,
when
man.
you say God, what you talk about?
Oh, you mean just like what Marcus Garvey was talking
No,
about?
when I
Marcus
talk about when
Garvey
him say God,
came
when
and
him say,
no,
when him say.
the Marcus Garvey talk. We never reveal them things, the Bridget.
No, all right, me I ask you, when you
All the things. I just too many people when you talk, people say you talk, but nothing we read in a motor.
Yeah, but when,
And also,
when you say God, what you talk about? When you say God,
what
what
you
you
mean
talk
me I talk about?
Yeah, when you say God, what you mean?
Yeshua.
Yeah, what that mean? What it mean?
I and I salvation. With Majesty tell us without a God,
yeah.
if you do without God, it's like a ship without a rudder.
All right, so may I
you
ask
go
you a
anywhere
question?
anybody care. You
Yeah,
go,
so
you
may I
just
ask you a
crash
question?
and Down in his existence.
Yeah, so may I ask you a question? When Haile Selassie say, if you don't believe in a God, it's like a ship without rudder. Is himself him a talk about?
Marcus Garvey come close.
Yeah,
to
so
that.
may I ask you if it's himself him a talk about when him say that?
If it's himself, him talking about.
Yeah, when him say
talking about you.
No,
When
when
if
him
you
say
don't believe in a God,
no,
you come like a rudder.
you know, listen to
One
me.
ship
You hear me
without
say
a
no?
rudder.
When Haile Selassie say, if a man without God is like a ship without
The
rudder,
fool.
I ask you a question. Is himself him a talk about as God?
Well, it's to me no more time I glorify God and that be there friend. But they have to
But you're not answer what me I say. You're not answer what me I say. When Haile Selassie say,
people are study and them are study culture also in a university. When name the man will get the book a big up the other day, Rex Dick also.
no, you're not. But you're gone at something else. Me I talk about something.
But me I tell you the reality. I say, well then
No, but God me I talk about.
Marcus Garvey fly with flag. What is that mean?
When Haile Selassie say, a man who don't believe in God is like a ship without rudder. Is himself him a talk about as God?
Yeah, but that is you because you don't believe in God. So you're like a rudder. And me, so that's to you now.
I am the ship without the rudder. I am the ship without.
I'm telling you, Motor, you cannot win this.
All right, listen to me. I am the ship without the rudder, right?
You cannot win, Motor.
All right, then answer
neither
me.
your friend them.
Listen to me.
Paul them.
I am the ship.
Because God is salvation, brethren.
I may ask you a question. When the ship without the rudder is me, so who is the God in the statement?
Who is the God in the statement?
When Haile Selassie
talking about
Haile Selassie talk about God, so may I ask you who is God in the statement?
When me there to stand up for God in the bridge, I'm not care where you want to your friend them and say, Angela said, me I stand up for God.
All right.
No matter when nobody
so me never say no to stand up for God. Me never say no to stand up for God.
Man, I come here, talk about Mr. Ben. Who's Mr. Ben? God live here, sir.
Yeah.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and nobody can stand against them. But no man, we're not doing it because you see, tomorrow no promise to no man, you know. And if someone fight,
but whether you say God or not, it no promise to you. But whether you say God or not, it no promise to you.
People are some joke people them. Want to some.
But you not answer me, you know. When Haile Selassie say a man without the ship is like
a big man in the bridge, and go like some like a boy or some like a girl around here.
God in the statement is who?
But the God of him up to my Bible, God is my shepherd. He is my shepherd.
Oh, so I know Haile Selassie then. I know Haile Selassie then.
What do you mean? It's not the Haile Selassie Ethiopia no come to the bridge. That's how to fight it.
That means I know Haile Selassie.
You can't go Ethiopia but answer in the motor. You cannot go to Ethiopia.
Behave yourself, man. Brethren, me go Ethiopia talk the same thing.
You think you can go Ethiopia but answer?
But me talk the same way. But me talk the same way.
I live blessed.
Oh, me talk the same way in Ethiopia teaching. Same way me attack so me go in at the temple in a Lalibela and shout out when me I say right so. Because if you ever tell me say, Haile Selassie say a man without God is like a ship without the rudder. If I am the ship without the rudder, when Haile Selassie say a man without God, who am I talk about? Because I'm sure no say the God in this is not Haile Selassie.
I know himself,
I know himself him I talk about. So you must tell me who am I talk about then when you say God. Because since you know God, so you say Haile Selassie. Oh, Haile Selassie is God. And he must say, a man without God is like a ship without rudder. So if you just deal with God, then I'll let go Haile Selassie then. The thing with it is that me a hold on for Haile Selassie. You know see? And she a hold on for God. So me choose to hold on for Haile Selassie and you choose to hold on for God. So what is the problem, let's know? The problem is that because I don't say God, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. Because I'm not saying God. Where were they? You see this God talk is the biggest topic for the continent, I know. You know that shit. Pray for me, operator. I love you still. Pray for me. Yeah, man. Whenever you hear some conversation I go on inside, that's why you believe it, man. You see this God thing I invoke. You know, Shane? It invoke a whole heap of emotions, you know. Yeah, man, more than the politics, man. Me I tell you, man. Yes, cutting edge.
Hello, good night.
Yes.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something. You just need to be respectful of other people's religion. That's the only thing you need to do. But if you're in Nigeria, you love to talk about Africa. If you're in Nigeria, where you have the Muslim and the Christian, what you're saying now, that will basically only leave the people basically rioting and all type of people.
Let me ask you a question. Make me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Over 400 years of Christianity in Jamaica, have you seen Christianity be respectful of other religions?
Christianity has done a lot.
No, listen to me. Look, I'm asking you.
Yes, sir.
For instance, the cruelty that has been perpetuated against minority groups, especially Rasta in Jamaica, this cruelty was done by people of the Christian faith.
That's why you always go wrong. You always paint Christianity with a broad.
Oh, so it's not Christianity that do it then?
No, but
the Inquisition. The Inquisition. Who started the Inquisition?
If a Rasta man stab me, I cannot say
it's every Rasta man. But all right, so I'm gonna ask you a question. Don't you know that there's an edict that's sent out by the papacy, Christians, to kill wow, I saw him cut off in a Rasta. I saw him cut off, man. Because what I was going to say, make we look upon the history of Christianity in the world, and can't we recognize that it's this religion that has created more wars and destruction and groups of people that them call indigenous people and minority people. Now, when a man say paint, you can't paint everybody with it. The Christian world, if you look on the Christian world, most of the Christian world destroy indigenous people culture and impose Christianity upon them. Wipe out indigenous people culture and impose Christianity upon them. Most of the people them who believe in a Christianity become Christians either through war or through the fear that is driven in them through Christianity. And the reason why I personally do have no respect for it is because I have seen for how much years, 400 years and more, where the Christian religion has perpetuated against black people an illusion that them can't come out of for centuries.
Serious.
It's a war for the people, their mind. The greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. And one of the reasons, the ways that them use to oppress the people, them is through them religion. When a man says he must have respect, I cannot have respect for something that oppress my people and myself. Me can't respect it. Me can't respect it when me looking at the Jamaican society and me say there's more church in a Jamaica per capita per square mile than any other country in the world. Yet still Jamaica is the wickedest country on earth when it comes on to murder rate.
Black people are worship the image of a white man.
How can me respect that? Me can't respect it. So when me say me not worshiping God. What I am saying, I'm not worshiping the Christian God. But it's just that when I say, I now say God, because I know that when I say God, it's going to come out into a Christian mindset. I don't use that word. I'm not disrespecting it still, you know. I say that when over the years I see Europeans use Christianity and oppress black people, I see that when over the years I see Europeans use Christianity and oppress black people, I see them come here, them use the same Christian doctrine and oppress black people, and black people perpetuate the same Christian doctrine against them own self. That is really where happened. How can I love something that has oppressed and repressed the minds of black people for centuries where them can't come out of it? When I must have respect. I don't business if you want to worship the moon, you know. I just say, don't oppress I with it and cause others to be oppressed by it. That them can't even see the light of day because them into it. Look what Europe do with this Christian. Look what the Europeans do with Christianity. You want to tell me, say, no, it's not Christian them there.
Crusades and Inquisitions and all of them.
Henry, what name? Where the Richard the Lionheart go to Jerusalem, go kill out the Muslim them. Him go to Jerusalem, go kill out the Muslim them. And wipe, what them call them, the Crusaders, the Knights Templar. These guys go in to Jerusalem and kill out the Muslim them.
And enrich themselves at the same time.
Yeah, and you have to say, them are no Christian. You know, see it? The Church of Rome under the Pope.
Bless bomb
forgot murder millions of Ethiopian people in the name of Jesus Christ. When you look on the war, the wickedest war them we are fighting so right now. When you look on America, we declare them say the George Bush say him is a born again Christian, and him send bombs and weapons to destroy the people in the ancient country of Iraq. So you have to say him are no Christian. Then who the hell is a Christian then? Tell me who's the hell is a Christian. When a man tell me, say, boy, him can't stop hurricane. Him can't by just praying. Him go redirect hurricane. Them thing there is illusion. It's illusion. And if you can't sell the people them this illusion, then why I must respect it? Hurricane a come. And you sit down in a church but you have prayer. That hurricane pass you. And then I come tell me now, say, boy, through the hurricane pass you. And your prayer cause it for pass. But you go match up the man, them people, them house.
You couldn't pray for 300,000 people over.
No, but hear what them say. Them say through the people, them are not Christian. And that them say, you know, anytime something happen to the next man, you know.
Yeah.
The Christian say, and him knows not true Christian. And him not even knows the majority of people, them in a Haiti are Roman Catholic, you know. Them not deal, most of them not deal with Haiti because them get brainwashed into it. Maybe if them did deal with them voodoo at the highest level, they wouldn't have the earthquake because, how I like all this thing, yeah. That man hear me up on the radar and them call myself for that craziness. Yeah. Me I say, brethren, you get cut off, but I never want to get cut off because I don't want to talk to you. The disrespect that you hear coming from me is because I have seen, I have read, and I have watched what this religion has done and is doing to the minds and the conditions of black people. So I will go down in history and I will be taken off of the radio because I am saying non-apologetically that Christianity is not a good thing for black people. Now, call whosoever is the manager, the owner, Chad, or whatsoever, dig up Mr. Young out of him grave and tell him, say, take him off of the radio because he is disrespecting me. I say, Christianity has done more terrible things to black people than good things. And I don't, look on the school them. The school them, most of the school them in Jamaica was created by the church. All right. Look on the people them who graduate out of these church school. They have become leaders in the Jamaican society. Tell me something. Who is feeling justified by these educated people who's now running the country and oppressing black people, and them come out of the church? Is the church indoctrinate them in the school to come relate to we as black people who them is also? When Christopher Columbus come here, he never even land in a Jamaica. Him stand out of the Discovery Bay upon the ship and sending people them out here, and him say him discover this island in the name of King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella. God save the king and queen, and it's the Pope him I recognize in the name of Christianity. Him going to come what? Civilize the Tainos. You hear what I'm saying about? Civilize the Tainos. The civilization matter about.
Kill them off.
Either them accept Jesus, it is written, it's not me I write it. Either them accept Jesus or die. When King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella look and see say the black people, the Muslim them say, look now, we're not going to convert to Christianity, you know. I want to come out of Granada, you know. I'm going to kill you, you know. So them create something named the Inquisition and start from Spain and then go France and then go all sort of place. Tell me something about Christianity. Or show me a place in the world that I can truly say that this is a good example of what Christian belief is. Don't tell me about no God in the sky and no pie in the sky, because I will not see that. Show me a country in the world today that is an example of Christian principle that I can say this country is what it's supposed to be, void of all the things them that makes the thing terrible. So I will always disrespect anything that oppress the people. And to me, Christianity is one of the biggest oppressors of black people. Full stop. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. Yes. Yes, hello? Gone. The sermon was too long. Yes, it's just so it go. And I know it touchy. I know it said brought to the heart of the people them. But I saw me stay and I saw it go. Rasta got through no persecution under the hands of these Christian-minded people. Dirty Rasta them. You damn idiot, you know. You talk about man of God and you fool. Who has said that? A Christian-minded people have said that. Them never have no tolerance for we. When we just come on here, so I'll know them not no tolerance with them. Think that the whole of we are idiot. You think them tolerate Rasta? They don't tolerate Rasta. And because Rasta contribute so much to them visibility. Why them just tolerate it? If them could have got Chazam and we disappear, them would have just make it disappear. But them can't make it disappear again because will pick me. Come up and I say, Rastafari, them can't get rid of it again. And Rasta rise up inside us so. And it's Christians, Christian-minded government, people run down Rasta, cut off them locks, talk about them nasty and them dirty, them are idiot, because them talk about man of God and all these things, because them never know. So there's something other than Christian mind that can reverberate through the consciousness of man. They were just stuck in the great England.
Still stuck.
The Church of England or the Roman Catholic Church.
Still stuck.
Them look pan way. Them look down pan way.
Mindset not change.
Yes, them not change. Them just a tolerate way because them say we are contribute something to them visibility, as me say. You know, if it wasn't Rasta, nobody know nothing about Jamaica. Me say that non-apologetically, you know. Because Rasta have a philosophy and put it in the music. And Bob Marley go out there and Bob Marley become one of the most popular black man ever. You know, see it. I swear it go. Yet till them refuse. Up to the other day, them never want even. Up to this day, them don't want Rasta going to them school. Because we have to cut off a lag. My daughter, couple months ago, I tried to get her picnic in a school, and them say, nah, allow me to cut off them lag. Who you think I said that? Who you think I said that? A Christian I said that. A Christian people I said that. You think I drove out? You think
indoctrination?
Them no want to Rasta in them school. And that them say. Cause we put lice in them picnic head. And that them I said to you know. The long year business, we have lice in our ear.
And look on that now, if I not disrespect that now.
Tell me, most Jamaican have something terrible to say against Rasta. Most Jamaican. Jamaica is 2.7 million people. Most Jamaican have some little prejudice against Rasta.
Most Jamaican.
And most Jamaican claim Christianity.
Yeah, man.
So I now spread no brush. When you say I spread brush, as a matter of fact, I the deep Christian them. Not like Rasta. The deep Christian people them who really believe that them are Christian. Yeah, them really believe said them are Christian. Them not like watch a man. Me remember when me live a Montego Bay, man. Errol Blair, me him? Errol Blair. Me sit down and listen to Errol Blair in I'm tent on a Montego Bay before my big picture plan. When the man ready for talk against Rasta, you know. We not have no power to come call radio station and talk about, oh, not disrespect Rasta, so. Then we get the power now to come on the radio. Take away off of the radio then. I could go sit down in a one dirty corner and barefoot and smoke some ganja with the ear dirty. Take away off of the radio. You know, see it. If you not vex about it, because we sit down and listen to you know. We sit down and listen to for years. Years we sit down and listen to you know. A cuss Rasta, a degradate Rasta, and all sort of manner of things against Rasta. Which was not true. It was not true. Because when you say, Rasta talk about Haile Selassie, what kind of foolishness that? You never ever get the time, you never ever give Rasta a chance to explain himself. Rasta have to dodge, run on and eat gully. Man take buckle me, no brethren. Where people hold him and take buckle and cut off him locks. And say, Rasta, on idiot, on the day they talk about Selassie. Cut all the dirty thing off on the head. And go to church and all them things. Never tell you about to go baptize and all them things. Baptize and save you and in the name of the Lord it will save you. A Christian mind do that. So when a man say paintbrush, look here. The man might not be a born again Christian, you know. But the mindset is embedded into this doctrine to the point where he can't see nothing else. You have Christian will never read a Quran. You have Christian who will never read a Bhagavad Gita. You have Christian who will never listen to a Buddhist, a Confucianism or a Hinduism. Them nah listen. Them don't want to hear nothing from them people there because all them concerned that them people they are Eden and fire go burn them and have lightning and thunder. And your Rasta talk about lightning and thunder. You think a Rasta start that? A Christian mind start that. A Christian mind start that. The majority of people who run with life in Jamaica.
The eternal fire.
Yes. And bottomless pit. Who bring up that? Who bring up that? Because we don't have nothing terrible to say why we come copy that, you know. Because some terrible we are looking at the terrible thing we can't say what the Christian them say, you know. Fire burn and all. Then the Christian used to talk about fire and brimstone for the pulpit.
Yeah, man.
You think a Rasta bring up that? A Christian mind bring that? A Rasta come tell them.
Man about maggot and worm and the eternal fire.
Oh gosh,
from
man, pestilence.
Church and them thing that me used to hear.
Rasta come and say one love. Heal the man. And the man them beat him. The Christian mind beat the Rasta because he come say, love my brethren. Heal. Rastafari. What princess? What empress? Man vex when you say that. What African? Me don't know African. You don't go with them no foolishness. Then I me bring it up. I know me bring it up. What you sow, you reap. I am one of what you reap. Mutabaruka is one of them who you reap. You know, see it? And you sow something and things say they go escape.
Can't escape.
But it come to light and realize you have man And you have woman who going to look straight in your eye and tell you, say, watch out. You see, where you come with, where you oppress the minds of the people them with for 500 years or more, it not gonna work. And we are gonna make sure it don't work. And black people, when we come down and tell the people them, say, look here, open your eyes to this reality. That when the dead is so, if you look on the history of the thing, you talk about paintbrush, look on the history of the something, man, and you realize, say, it's pure death and destruction for light. Pure death and destruction. Even the man, where them say I go save them worship the thing where them put him upon and kill him. The cross. For the preaching of the cross is to them that preach it foolish, but unto us is the power of God. Hail Mary, Mother of God, pray for us in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. At the cross, them put everybody upon the symbol of suffering and shame. Where the Romans them use to crucify thieves and robbers and people who commit treason. The Christian them take that as an emblem. Because them say them Savior go upon that. Then I, in my right sense as on now, can sit down and see all of them things they are going and have this mic in front of me. And you come tell me, say, me I
just continue to the same thing.
No. I bet you if me that talk about under my frack and in my frack, you know your man I say, why move the car out on show out under my frack and no phone call. No phone call, you know. Yeah, move that. Where Raga Shanti have there? Where Raga Shanti have?
I don't know him program.
Raga Shanti have a program where go again mix up and blender.
Him not have it again still.
I mean him not have it again.
Them not take him off for the year, man. No.
Oh yeah, that's true. That what you need to tell me today.
Yeah, man.
You serious?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but you know, them can't tolerate that, you know. Even though them not like it, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, the Christian will tolerate that even though them not like it.
Yeah.
But guess what now? You see, when you come to the heart of the situation, I'll say, look, you know, I could talk about your Jesus. Where your Jesus do for I, personally. And where Jesus do for 400 years, 500 years of this thing, you know. What it has done. It gives you a little sense of comfort. And then drive fear into you. Like, I want to love him. But how can I love God when all I can hear of it is like an illusion around? I show it something real. Show it real, man. And then I will accept it. You think it's don't want, I don't want, because true. You have to say, when you find the Buddha, kill him. That is a statement in the Buddhist tradition where it say, Buddha is a teacher, is an enlightenment. But in that enlightenment, it don't end in the Buddha. Because your journey is a life experience. So don't think say because you find Buddha, your journey end.
No, man. Because you still have a continuation.
Yes. So kill him is a metaphor to say, him there so you continue the journey. You know, see, you think Christian ever show you that? When you find Jesus, kill him? No, because they never use it now, so that's how you want to kill Jesus. No, because I say, it's the Buddhist said this, you know. The Buddhist said, if you find Buddha, kill him, you know. It's not a man outsider. Buddhism has said this, you know. Because I understand the journey of the spirit, the heretical consciousness that move you.
That you never ever at an end.
No.
You find yourself at an end, you need to come out of that.
Look a man, if a man say, him find God, you have to suspicious of him.
Yeah, man.
You have to suspicious of him, man. Yeah. And that is where the Christian claim. The Christian say, find God in Jesus. Or can you find I can put it all for them, see. Or can you find the ultimate conditioner and then give character to that condition? Because the only time...
You can't do that.
No, because you see, you're going to now make him into the person of a human being.
And that's why I say you can't do that, because what you do now is confine him and
yes,
him to
where you is.
Yeah.
Because if you say God is good, or you judge good. You judge good based upon a man's interpretation and perception of good. So you can't say God is good then. Because now God's supposed to be beyond good and evil. So when you say now, God love me. When you say God love you, what you mean? Because now you have to personalize the thing now and I say, why God love you. 6 billion people in the earth. God is looking over you. When you pray to God, you are say, and you get, if you pray for $500, you get $1,000. He say, God hear my prayer. And you get the $1,000. So God, some miraculous way, of this omnipresent way, that him look on each individual and answer each individual prayer according to the prayer that is offered up to him. And if him don't answer it,
then his theme will.
Yeah, you say his theme will, thine will be done. You know, see it. So if it don't answer, you say it's theme, but it's answer, you say it's him. Yeah. But the condition is not by you, you know.
Yeah.
The condition is by this thing that is out there. Then I must now sit down in myself as a human being and give my brains and all my humanness to a being that is created by man in him thinking, that can change at the will and the whim of any level of thought. 24 man depend on feel and 24 man pray. 12 man over there saw pray and 12 man over here saw pray. What am I pray for? For win.
For win.
And one lose. So why you tell me say no? God answer the prayer of the one who win. It's not because the man make a mistake over there. So yeah, it's weird. So I must believe now in that concept for I to be legitimate in the eyes of this society that call themselves a Christian society. You hear them people say Jamaica is a Christian society. People love to repeat that. And I can repeat it too. Jamaica is a Christian society. Of course it is a Christian society. Then if it is all a Christian society, oh, I cannot look on it and then say, this is how I want my life to be. Because I am totally disappointed with the society and the people them who govern us. And I know that a lot of Christians out there is very disappointed with the society and the people them who is leading it. And guess what? The people them who is leading it is Christian-minded people. You know, see it? We want a different way, but who is going to say the different way? If you have a society now like me now, if it was in Ian, you hear the daughter say, we can't go Ethiopia, go say that? Sister, I want to tell you something, you know. The majority of Ethiopians today are Muslims, not Christians again. The majority of Christians today are Muslim, and guess what now? We go in a Lalibela, and the man come out, the preacher, the monk come out and show we this white Mary. If you ever hear, everybody repeat where we do, I say. So if you think so we can't say certain things where we are say, right or so, you make a sad mistake because we never keep our mouth. We never keep our mouth. And we know say if we did there in a Europe in those times, I'll know we burn with fire in the square of Ocherios from the first week we come on the cutting edge. The first year we on the cutting edge. You don't see the Inquisitor come up here for we and carry going at the middle of Ocherios. Yeah, man. And you don't see the little pit of them. Yeah, a stone way. And then I chop off head. Like if it's in France, them use the guillotine. Cut off your head and then the pick them use it as football. And kick it all over the place. Here's a heretic. I am an original heretic. Mutabaruka, original heretic. We not keep our mouth when it comes on to these things. So I saw it stay. And I saw it and go call the station and tell them to take off Mutabaruka off of the station because he might disrespect people religion. Yes.